You guys don't know, first time tuning in, I'm running 250 foot of high pressure hose, single strand. Look at this, 4 GPM. This job was subbed out to me, so it's really hard to upsell on the fly. But we're gonna put a good coat on there because it is cold. Good morning, it's Eric, Precision Pressure Wash, coming at you from Hunters Creek, located in Kissimmee, Florida. Let's show you what we're doing. To start off, we have the driveway. Not horrible, but it needs cleaning. I mean, the sidewalk's pretty bad. And then you got little spots over there and here. So we got the driveway. Then for the front of the house, probably up to the gate. It was just the front, but I mean, there's no point. So we're gonna wash all the fence and then the soffits on the front of the house, all the way around, drip edge, soffits. Obviously, I'll have to get all this rinsed, so it'll look good, but we're not here to clean that. It's just the soffits, drip edge, walkway. I did spray a little 5 on there. Maybe it was more like 3 because it's old. I'm trying to get rid of this stuff and the pump up. So I sprayed 3% on here because we're cleaning these pavers. It was probably 3%, maybe a little stronger, but it's reacting good. We will just hit that with the X-Jet nozzle, not a turbo. And then again, we'll stop there with the soffits. I've already bagged the cameras. We've already pulled the hoses. Fence. And then along the inside of the fence, we're just going to use a downstream mix, guys, with a 2.1 injector. And then stuff like this, you just have the pump up on deck for little things like that. That might even come off. But other than that, I don't see anything crazy. No crazy organic growth on this. No lichen. I've already looked at all this. I don't know how that happened. But again, we're going to clean the whole inside. I haven't quite figured out. I think I was going to go this way with my hoses, the way that we've came through the gate. So that's what we're going to do. I am going to start out front. I think I could totally change my mind before then, but I think I'm going to start out there with the driveway. Pre-treat the driveway. Pre-treat it. Let it sit. I don't know, maybe I'll do the fence first. Either way, guys, stay tuned.
Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Alright, that's that. Start pre-treating the driveway. Come on. Alright. Alright guys, I'm going to start pre-treating the driveway. I'm probably going to post-treat with the downstream today too. But we're going to put a good coat on there because it is cold. And we want this to turn out awesome as usual. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do the back. We're gonna do the fence. So stay tuned while I pull my hoses. All right, guys, we're gonna start our rinse. I went around and just tapped a couple things with the 5% pump up sprayer. Everything's looking good. We're gonna rinse it off with the X-Jet nozzle and the little extension just so I can stay a little cleaner. But here we are. I'm gonna start right over there. We're still pulling soap, so I gotta wait a second, but you guys that don't know, first time tuning in, we're using a 2.1 injector. I'm running 250 foot of high pressure hose, single strand, 4 GPM. And right now we're running no surfactant in the wash. We don't need it on here or the driveway. I might change it when I do the soffits. I might not. We don't know. But here we go, guys. Alright guys, so here's where we're at with it. I just pre-wet everything and I thought I was recording and I wasn't. So everything's pre-wet. I'm about to treat all this, all these soffits and drip edge, but you gotta wet all this because it's gonna get all over the house. There's not much growth on the house. The window is very dirty, you can see it. But this job was subbed out to me, so it's really hard to upsell on the fly like this. There's no one home, but you guys can see these gutters. Look at this. We're gonna go over here and finish out these couple pieces of fence. So I'm gonna set y'all up right here. Alright guys, we're gonna start our rinse. Alright guys, we're on to the surface cleaning, which is the home stretch. Just set it up right here. Alright guys, we're gonna start our walkthrough. Probably can't see it because of the sun, I'm sorry. But I promise you it looks brand new. Let's see what this is. I mean, I wasn't here to clean the door and stuff, but we did because you have to. I just uncovered all the cameras. I'll probably get a wet rag and wipe this. That's from washing up there. And then on the video, guys, you're gonna see I had to hit this with stinking pump up action just because it wasn't cleaning good. But a lot of it has to do with it's like faulty paint. It's been painted a million times, but to be honest, it got really good. It's really clean. Let's get this out of here. I was gonna blast that with pressure, but then I said no. Anyways, all this came out really good. I know it looks like it's still a little dirty, but I promise you guys that's the paint. I went back and doubled everything. All that up there. I did wash this window because it was super grimy and I just, you know. All this edging, landscape edging came out really, really good as well, guys. That was easy, actually. The fence was easy too. It was just pulling the hose around. That could be a nightmare, but look at that, guys. And then here, forgot to mention this. I did post up here. We just did a rinse up here. We weren't washing that, but I did post treat with the pump up on this whole walkway. We'll go this way since I'm walked over here. Still wet, obviously. We washed up to like somewhere like right there. You can tell maybe. Everything on the drip edge that you guys see is a double tap. I had to double tap everything, and when I say double tap, I'm talking about we hit it with the downstream and then I had to come back with the pump up. You can see, guys, look down the fence. Thing's shining. Fence came out really, really good. It's almost brand new if it wasn't for that one hole in it around the other side. I guess there's something there, a little hole too. And a lot of times, guys, that's just from mowing. Stuff flies out, but look at this. I do have to go now and take some pictures so I can get paid. But I will pick up and talk in the truck, give you a little backstory on how I got this job, along with what's going on. I've been doing a lot of videos lately, guys. I'm up and down with it, but that's what I told y'all. I don't have a set time or amount because every week's different. Oh no, I'm gonna have to rinse that off with the hose. Anyways, so I got to take some pictures, but I'll catch you guys in the truck. All right, yo, that's a wrap. We are done there. Took 3¼ hours, but I did talk to a county worker. He saw me filming, videoing, whatever you want to call it, and then we started talking about that. I told him about YouTube. He watches YouTube, started naming like pressure washing channels that we would all know, like some of the main ones, mainly the guys that do the free stuff. Either way though, he said he's gonna go ahead and sub, I got a new sub, so that was cool. But yeah, guys, I mean, I could have got it done quicker if I wasn't doing that and recording, as you guys will see in the video, man. I try to get the best shots. I think about it, you know. It's almost like you could get artistic with this if you really wanted to, but guys, there's like a fine line of doing too much, you know, and then just trying to get the damn work done and go, because people are riding by and looking, and I've discussed it on this channel before. I'm sure it hurts my business because it looks so cringy. Guys, it does. It does. But either way, it's what I do now. Like I told him, I don't care. I'm not embarrassed. I'm not like worrying about being cool. But anyways, rambling away. I'm headed home now. I gotta go jump back on 417, I-4. The traffic will be minimal, probably none at this time. It's dead set in the middle of the day here. Either way, we're done. I'm not in a hurry. The traffic was horrible this morning, and I wasn't even sure if I was gonna shoot a video, but I did. And again, backstory on this one, it came from my buddy Daryl at Triple C's Pressure Cleaning. He's given me that job you saw in Orlando, and he's also the guy you saw me go to work with and do a video where we worked like all day, and the guy had the 16 GPM. That's the same dude. So shout out to you, Daryl. Bet that up. If you're watching this, keep sending it my way. We'll get it taken care of. He's obviously a lot busier than me, which is fine. I don't care. I don't hate on nobody. I like to see everybody getting it. But again, guys, I'm 2 to 3 days a week. And a lot of times the videos are just, it's like if I did shoot a video, I'd have to come up with like a theme. Because it's like, you've seen me do screen enclosures, pool decks, driveways. Like if I'm just pulling up to do a driveway, 9 times out of 10, I'm probably not going to record, guys. Like I've done so many. But if I had like 2, I probably would. You know, it's just these little stuffs that it's very rare I'm going to pop it on for like just a driveway or something. If I got a couple pool decks, we'll do it. I just did a video, but I'm on a little kick now. I'm doing more videos. I'm getting better at editing. I'm figuring out the right times of day to be able to go on there and not have the internet all bogged down. This is crazy, bro. I came through here earlier today and it was the same thing with all these cops, but it's not like cops. It's like FWCs and stuff just sitting around with their lights on. I don't know what this is. If any of you guys are watching and you know, comment down below. I thought it was weird earlier. They're even up on 417. I'll try to record and show you, but guys, these are, look, like what is going on? They've been here all day, all freaking day. They were in the same places when I got here, so who knows what that is. They're also out on the main road with their lights going and they're just parked. And then again over there, guys, you wouldn't even know these are police. Like look at some of these vehicles. Honestly, these are freaking F-150s with the topper. Like come on, bro. Like I didn't even know that cops were undercover like that. Look at that, guys. Anyways, it's weird. You just never know. So don't break the law, guys. Anyways, thanks for rocking with me. I do get to my comments. Guys, they're links. I'm trying to get it figured out. My wife don't feel like doing computer stuff with me when she gets off the computer from 8 hours of working. I get it. Plus, my wife's not totally caught up in my YouTube world. Like, that's a whole different thing. So I appreciate you rocking with me. I do get to the comments. There's a couple I'm still trying to get links. I'm having trouble with it. You'd think I know how to do it just because I can edit. But guys, don't let that fool you. I'm still not techie. I do know how to edit. Don't ask me how, but I'm gonna tell you this. Peace. Catch you on the next one.